A very good evening to Miss Fakria. We are from Group 1. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Revati Subramaniam, matrix number B10871.
Good evening, doctor and everyone. My name is Sagarya. My metric number is B10868.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mishalini Segar and my metric number is B10872.
Good evening. My name is Geetanjali Nagendran. My metric number B10866.
So today we are connected in the Zoom meeting to identify two short stories which we are going to be discussed in the following weeks. So let's start the discussion.
The story I chose today was "Living Alone" by Dallas Woodburn, and this short story is so hard to read because the brilliant parts are so brilliant that they will outshine the fact, and the author seems to have a set of right novel. So apparently, without ever having read one, like completely like fails to do what you expect to do, and it doesn't fit together. And the tone, it's constantly wandering everywhere, and yet it's full of this astonishing little moments that I was constantly copying out. And although the author herself does say in the introduction that this is not a real book, it does not deal with real people, nor should it be real by real people, but there are in world so many real books are already written for the benefits of the real people, right? So and there's still so many to be written, and that I cannot believe that a little alien book such as this, written for a magically and inclined minority, can be considered to assertive trespasser. From the first paragraph, I know that this was my kind of a short story, and I wish I could could write I could like I could write like a Dallas Woodburn, and because though without the casual anti-Semitism, so there's some extraordinary writing in this book. Like it skates on the edge of the sweetness without falling unforgivably over. And I think, but many might and probably would differ. So, but it's a kind of a style. A lot of writers try to write, but most of them are failed to achieve. But with this small results, so I like the dissonance of the house of living and the idea of the witches and the wizards being witches and wizards because they have been born for the first time. So the story is kind of fell apart towards to the end. So I mean it like I wasn't like kind of the book like this. I mean the story that the necessarily needed a plot of or for things to be tied up tightly. So but it failed to live up it to its potential. And it's I think it's like it's past to reading the emotional significance. So it could have had it should like he could manage it more nearly. And that's all from me. Thank you.
The short story that I chose is A Cup and Coffee. The story mainly about life is a bit like the cup of coffee, and the job, money, and position in the society are the cups. They are just tools and structures that contain or hold together the current story of your life. The type of cup we have done is defined, not the change the quality life we live. Sometimes by concentrating on the cup, we fail to enjoy the coffee. Sour the coffee, not the cup. What you really want to be happy, and the happiest people don't have the best everything. They just make the best of everything. So these are the reasons why I choose this story. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Geetanjali. And the short story that I have chosen is Miss Brill by Catherine Mansfield. It was first published in Athenaeum on 26 November 1920 and later reprinted in The Garden Party and Other Stories. This short story is about a middle-aged woman takes a weekly Sunday walk. She likes to observe and listen to people, but she overhears something that upsets her. What is that? And that's the surprise of this story. The reason I chose this short story is a lot of themes were used and presented in this story. One of the theme is youth and age. So as we were the youth generation, it could be more interesting to do analysis about this theme later on coming weeks. So this is the justification from my side for the story that I have chosen. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. So the short story I have chosen is Having a Best Friend. So the main reason why I've chose this story is I love the praise, which is says, when someone hurts us, we should write it down in sand, where winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in stone, where no wind can ever erase it. So this story is about two best friends, which is so interesting to read. And the moral of the story is, don't value the things you have in your life, but value who you have in your life. So this is the main reason why I've chosen this short story. And as a conclusion, I would like to tell that our team choose Having a Best Friend and also Miss Brill as the short stories for the coming week to discuss with our group. So that's all, I guess. Thank you.
That's all from our group for this week. Thank you so much.